Okay. Well, very good morning, guys. Okay. So last day, we just been started with discussion it here. Like we're talking about what is internet, right? Yeah. We just been discussing about like what is internet and how exactly the internet works is what I was demonstrating in the last class. This is where we stopped in the started with the last session. Yeah. Yeah. What is the first point? What is internet? Yeah, as we discussed, like internet is a global system of interconnected computer networks. It's a global system of interconnected computer networks that use the standard Internet Protocol suite. What is that? TCP/IP to link several billion devices worldwide. It's a network that consists of millions of public, private, academic, business, and government networks of local to global scope. They're linked by a broad array of electronic, wireless, and optical networking technologies. Internet carries an extensive range of information, resources, services such as interlinked hypertext documents and applications of the World Wide Web. The infrastructure to support email, peer-to-peer networks for file sharing and telephone. And this is not my description. This is a standard description for internet. If you Google, you'll get this. Okay, what is internet means? It's a network of networks for sharing or exchanging the data between each other. And all the systems are connected with electronic, wireless, and optical networking technologies. Okay. Yeah. In this, the second point what we discussed is what is World Wide Web. Yeah. What is World Wide Web? The web is a network of computers all over the world. It's a network of computers all over the world. And all the computers in the web can communicate with each other. Yeah, we're easily sending the messages from one place to another place today. You have a friend in US, you are simply just sending a message to him at any time. Okay, all can communicate with each other. Next. Yeah, generally for communication, we need to follow a set of rules. For communication, we need to follow a set of rules. See, we are talking with each other. And how are we talking? English. And we learned English grammar. We learned English alphabets, grammar, and all. And now we are using that to talk with each other. Yes or not? English is same for all. Because English is same for all, when I talk in English, you're able to understand me. And when you talk in English, I'm able to understand you. So what is our protocol? Our protocol is the language English. Understood? Same way, when computers want to talk with each other, they also has to follow a protocol. And the protocol, what they follow is either HTTP or HTTP. Yes, various indicates secured. We generally use it for banking transactions. And all, we use HTTPS. Next. How does www work? How does www work? Guys, it's not a resound. I said you already. My voice problem. It is my voice problem. Still not resolved. Yeah, this is the second thing what I said. How does www work? How does it work? Web information is stored in files called web pages. We store the information in the files and we call the files as what? Web pages. Okay, what is a web page? I very clearly explained you. If you open the browser and type in here www dot and any website, nareshit.com, you got some output on the screen now, and this is called as a web page. You got some output on the screen, and this is called as a web page. We call this as a web page. So now tell me, in this website, there will be only one page or multiple pages. So collection of all these pages is called as website or web application. Are you clear? Collection of all these pages is called as a website or a web application. See, web information is stored in files called web pages. Collection of web pages is known as a website or web application. Okay, where we put this website or web applications? We put them on a central computer called as web server. What is a web server? See, understand, first what is a server? A server is a software which works on two principles: request, response. All of you learned SQL server. What is SQL server? SQL server is a database server. We send a request to it, it will give you a response, right? Select star from table name. What are you doing? Sending the table data back to you now. Are you clear? It is sending the table data back to you. Understood my point here? So request, response. What is my request? My select statement is a request. And I'm getting the data as a response. Request and response. Next. Devices reading the web pages are called. Our computer is a web client. Our computer is a web client connecting to the server and getting the response from there. So my computer is a web client. And how will a web client view a web page? Web browser. The web clients are going to view the web pages with a program called as web browser. With the help of a web browser, web clients are going to view the web pages. And see guys, this is a picture I shown you. What is this? Under the web server we have, understand it? One web server can have multiple websites. Yeah. And every website is a collection of, and one website can have multiple web pages. And here we have client means we are the clients. What we have? In the browser, you're going to type the address. When you type the address, the HTTP request goes to web server, and the web server will send a web page as a response. The web server will send a web page as a response back to you. A request goes and the response comes. Is it clear, everyone? Yes or not? So here, remember all the terms: web server, website or web application, web page, web client, web browser, HTTP request, HTTP response. And I'm saying you, this discussion is only about to make you understand the terminology. That's all. Are you clear? All these terms should be very, very clear for us. Next. Read the next question. How does a web browser fetch a web page? Um, a browser fetches a web page from a web server by a request. And this request is a standard containing page address known as URL. It is going to contain a page address known as URL. So now when you open the browser and type here, see what I'm typing here, www.nareshit.com is what I'm typing. So basically what is this? Address of the site. Address of the site. We also call it as URL. We also call it as URL. Stands for Uniform Resource Locator. Guys who are facing the audio problem, disconnect and connect once. Who are facing the audio problem, disconnect and connect once. Because if it is a problem from my side, everyone has to face a problem. If you are getting this problem, means there is an issue from your side. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. Some people are telling there are no issues at all, and some people are telling voice breaking. So just disconnect and connect. Who is facing the voice problem? Disconnect and connect. Yeah, others keep quiet. Others, please keep quiet. Who is having an issue? Disconnect and connect. Okay. Okay. Well, guys, have a look. I open my browser and I'm typing www.nareshit.com. We call this as a URL or address of the site. We call it as the address of the site. The other name is URL, Uniform Resource Locator. So basically, every URL contains 4 parts in it. Every URL contains 4 parts in it. What are the 4 parts? First one is protocol. Just second one is domain name. Third one is port number. Fourth one is request page, request per. So every URL contains 4 parts in it. What are the 4 parts? First one is protocol. Second one is domain name. Third one is port number. And fourth one is request page. It's called as request page. Now you see here, you look at this one. https://www.google.com:80 default.html. In this, HTTPS is protocol. www.google.com is domain name. The domain name is nothing but the server name. nareshit.com is a domain name. Facebook.com is a domain name. Tomorrow, you can create your own domains. You can create your own domains. Okay. And now the third one is port. What is this port? Actually, port is a logical address. Listen carefully. Port is a logical address. What is the need of this port? On a server, on a computer, I can install multiple server softwares. All of you listen. On a computer, I can install multiple server softwares. Now, each server requires to run on a unique address. Each server should run on a unique address. And we call that as a port number. For example, you take a bank. You can go to a bank to perform a deposit. You can go to a bank to perform a withdrawal. You can go to a bank to apply for a loan. Anything you can go for a bank now. Yes or not? But once you go to bank, in the bank, you find a different counters. In the bank, what you find? Different counters. Correct? Each counter is for a different activity. Counter number 1, deposits. Counter number 2, withdrawals. Counter number 3, loans. Counter number 4, or something else. So we divided all under the bank only. But to differentiate, we have counters here. Correct? Same like that. Same like that. On a computer, multiple server softwares can be installed. And each server requires a unique address. And we call that as a port. Every computer has, ports are not physical, guys. Ports are logical. Every computer has 65,536 ports on it. Starting from 0 to 65,535. Now, in this, every server should run on one unique port. For example, look. On my computer, I installed Oracle. This runs on port number 1521. I installed SQL Server. This runs on port number 1433. I installed an IIS web server. This runs on port number 80. Now see, all three are running on the same port now. Sorry, all three are running on the same server. But NIT 20 is like your branch. What branch? Bank, yeah, bank, a branch of a bank. In that, these are counters. Counter number 1, counter number 2, counter number 3, like this. These are going to be different, logical. Counters are not physical here, counters are logical only. In the bank, they're just divided, that's all. So here also, these codes are logical. Now see, from NIT 10 is another computer in the network. I want to connect with SQL server. How to send the request? See, what is NIT 20? Domain name. My computer name, domain name, in a LAN. Your computer name is your domain name. Did you understand me? In a LAN, your computer name is your domain name. So now, NIT 20 is the domain name, colon is a port number. I am going to Amirpet S4 branch, counter number 1. Deposits. I am going to Amirpet S4 branch, counter number 2. Withdrawals. I am going to Amirpet S4 branch, counter number 3. Loans. Are you clear? So this is what ports are. Okay. Now listen. Sir, Oracle running on port number 1521 on your machine or anywhere in the world. Anywhere in the world, when you install Oracle, that runs on port number 1521. Are you clear? Anywhere in the world, you install SQL server that runs on port number 1433. Anywhere in the world, web servers will run on port number 80. Universal standard. Are you clear? So web servers will run on which port? 80. That is the port what we are talking here. Are you clear? Now, I connected to the server now. I connected to the server and asking the server, please give me this speech. No expression on the base here. Understood? I connected to the server and I'm requesting the server. What I'm requesting, please give me this page. Which page? Default.html. So understand, using HTTP protocol, listen the second correctly. Using HTTP protocol, we are connecting to google.com on port number 80 and requesting for the file default.html. Did you understand correctly? Tell me, what did I say? Using protocol, we are connecting to google.com on understood the meaning of the statement? This is what. So using HTTPS protocol, we are connecting to google.com on port number 80 and requesting for default.html page. This is what exactly we are doing right now. Are you clearer? Understood, everyone? This is all about how we are connecting to a server. This is all about how we are connecting to a server, basically. Now you'll have a doubt here. What is the doubt? Sir, I never typed all these things. What I typed? I typed only www.google.com. What you said I did not type any time. I typed only www.google.com. That's it now? Yes or not? But notice, when you type www.google.com, that's all, and hit enter, automatically it will add the protocol here. That is done by the browser. Who does it? Browser. Browser will add the protocol automatically. You can see the protocol also now. So what is the ATU? All browsers are designed to send the request on port number 80. I repeat, all browsers are designed to send the request on port number. Is it universal? Yes. All browsers will send a request on port number 80. That is why we never type the port number. Then what is the default.html, sir? That is the default page for every website. That is the default page for every website. So simply, when I type narration.com, any temper, it is using HTTPS protocol connecting on port number 80 and brought me back default.html. We don't see that in the address bar, but that is the default page. That is the default page, and every time the page gets opened to you. Are you clear or not? You can also call this as a home page. Home page. You can also call this as a home page of a site. Every site requires a home page, and this works like a home page of your site now. Point clear. Understood all of you? Yes or not? Okay, this is how you're just going to get the appropriate information. So, are you clear with the URL? Understood about URL, everything? Okay, next. Will you teach HTML and CSS? No, man. The day one I said to you, to attend this class, the prerequisite is HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and C#. If you know these only, attend the class. Otherwise, you are not eligible to attend this class. Doing C#, no problem, you can. Yeah. Well, guys, I think we stopped it here yesterday, right? Okay, let's continue. Next question. How does a browser display a web page? How does a browser display a web page? All web page contains instructions for display, and the web browser displays the page by reading those instructions. I repeat, guys, all web pages contain instructions for display, and the web browser displays the page by reading those those instructions. The most common display instructions are called HTML. The most common display instructions are called as HTML. All of you remember one point. What is it? In internet, the communication between all the devices throughout the world, the communication between all the devices throughout the world happens in text format. Happens in text format. Are you clear what I'm telling you? I repeat it. In internet, the communication between all the devices throughout the world happens in text format. Sir, why text format? Because text is platform independent. Text is platform independent. Fine. So, yeah, what I'm telling you, in internet, the communication between all the devices, throughout the world happens in text format. Because text documents are platform independent. Text documents are platform. See, because here the communication happens between heterogeneous systems. The communication happens between heterogeneous in the sense not all are using the same OS. Yes or not? I'm using Windows, someone using Mac, someone using Linux. Not all are using the same OS. Not all are using the same device. I'm using a computer. Someone is using a tablet. Someone is using a mobile. Understood? Means the communication is happening between heterogeneous systems. Because the communication happens between heterogeneous systems, we need a platform independent mechanism for transporting the data from one place to another place. And W3C means World Wide Web Consortium. World Wide Web Consortium has chosen text as a format for transporting the data from one place to another place. What they have chosen? Text as a format. Why, sir? Because text is platform independent. Text is platform independent. Second reason, text is faster in transportation. Text is faster in internet. Speed plays a very important role. Yes or not? Third, text occupies least space in the memory. Text occupies least space in the memory. Three reasons. First reason, text is platform independent. Second reason, faster in transportation. Third reason, occupies least space in the memory. Because of these three reasons, in internet, we have chosen text as a de facto standard for transporting the data from one place to another place. Am I clearer or not? But unfortunately, text has a drawback. Text has a drawback. What is the drawback? Text documents are platform independent, fine, but text documents have formatting problem. Text documents have, what is that formatting problem, sir? What is that formatting problem? Okay, let me tell you, what is that formatting problem? The formatting problem, what we have in text documents is, listen, you create a text document on one machine and send it to other machine. Text will go there as it is, no doubt. But the alignments may be changed off. The alignments may be changed off. Haven't you seen that? You put a Word document on one version of the OS or one version of Office. If you try to open another version, the formats will be changed off. Not only this one, these notes and all, when you download from the Google Classrooms and all, formats are getting changed off for you. I just neatly align all the things and show you. But obviously in the classroom, they're not coming like same on your documents. Alignments and all the things will be disturbed off. That's it. The pages what I have will not be same for you. Are you clear? And I can help you on that. That is not my problem. That is a drawback of text documents. That is a drawback of the text documents. So text documents have a formatting problem. To overcome this particular problem, they have just introduced the language for us. They are given a language for us. What is language? The language is HTML. The language is HTML. What do you need of this language? This language is basically responsible for formatting the content of a text document. Is responsible for formatting the content of a text document. So to format the content of a text document, this language is responsible. Are you clearer or not? To format the content of a text document, this language is responsible. See, you see some text on the screen. See, you're seeing some text on the screen with bigger font sizes, smaller font sizes, bold. And to do all these things, they have internally used what? HTML. They internally use the HTML there. And that HTML is taking the responsibility of formatting the content. The HTML is taking the responsibility of formatting the content. The complete content is going to be formatted with the help of HTML and shows you in a meaningful way. Okay, you know what I'm saying? You see in a beautiful way on the screen. You see that option in a very beautiful way on the screen. But if you right click on this and use your page source, all of you know this option there? View page source, and you see this is what exactly the server sent to the browser. This is what you got from the server. If I show it on the screen, you will get mad. No, you won't understand anything. See how is it showing? Can you understand? Thousands of lines of code. You don't even understand what is this now. That much of content is there. That much content is going to be present there. That page has 2,537 lines of code. 1,537 lines of code. If you show this output like this, no one will understand. So what is the browser doing? The browser is reading all this information and showing you like this, making it meaningful. Are you guys clear? What is the browser doing? I said the long statement, you ate off and just the last words, that's all. Reading the whole content and displaying it in a meaningful format. Okay, it is reading all the content and displaying it in a meaningful format, make it understandable to everyone. Are you clear? Okay, so that's what. Read it now. Did you get my point or not? What is happening? Browser is reading them and displaying them to the users. Displaying them to the users. And remember, the most common display instructions are called HTML. Did you understand why HTML is a prerequisite for learning this technology now? If you don't know HTML, you cannot learn this at all. Just a minute, guys. Yeah, guys. Yeah, that's what I said. You online students, I'll give you the old videos. I said online students, I'll give you the old videos. Okay, because yes, I have a voice problem. Anyhow, I'm just thinking to break the class tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Yeah, day after tomorrow, Sunday only. But tomorrow also, I'm thinking to break the class so that by Monday everything will be clear. Okay. Yeah, a lot of difference in my voice from yesterday to today. So I'm thinking to break it for the next 2 days. So if you break it from Monday, by Monday, everything gets cleared. Okay. So anyhow, I'll provide you the missing class videos to all. I'll provide you the missing class. Sorry, the old videos I'll give you, not the current one. Old one I'll give you, where my voice is clear. Okay. Yeah. Are you clear with this? Understood, all of you? How does a browser display a web page? All web pages contain instructions for display, and the web browser displays the page by reading these instructions. The most common display instructions are called HTML. Got it or not? The most common display instructions are called HTML. Next, what is a web server? What is a web server? The collection of web pages is called a, what is it you? A collection of web pages is called as a website or website, web application. Next. Let others view your web pages. Let others view your web pages. You must publish your website or web application. Are you clearer or not? To let others view your web pages, you must publish your website or web applications. Are you clear? Okay, website or web application. Next. To publish your site or application, you must copy it to a web server. Okay, to publish your site or application, you must copy it to a web server. See, guys, I have written a book. I have written a book. If I put the book at my home, no use. I want people to read my book. What should I do? I should publish. I should publish the book. Are you clearer or not? Until and unless I publish the book, others cannot read my book now. What is my job now? My job is to publish the book. Same way, you developed a website. You developed a, put your website on your system. What is the use? No use. No one can understand it now. Are you clearer or not? If you want your site to be used by other people, what you should do? Publish. You should publish. Where to publish? That should be published, and you need to publish it on a web server. See, publish your site or application, you must copy it to a, once you copy it to a web server, that is meaning it, you're publishing it, so public can view this. And next, see, your own PC can act as a web server if it is connected to a network. But the most common practice is to use a hosting internet service provider. Guys, you can publish your book on your own. You can publish your book on your own. I go to a local printing press and I'm asking, can you publish my book? Yeah, they'll publish you, but it will give you a cost, how much it is going to be. Design, the cover pages, okay, and afterwards formatting, just creating, printing, it will give you all the charges to you now. Are you clearer or not? They tell you the cost. Second option is without publishing on my own, there are so many publishers available in the market. You buy your textbooks and all. So many book publishers are available in the market. Tata McGraw, it's a book publisher. So many companies are there, book publishers. If I go in a contract with them, they will publish the book for you. And the cost will be less. Why the cost will be less? Because if you go to a private printing press, that person is going to publish only my book. Yes or not? So he has to get all the equipment and all for designings and all the you need a person to design. All these things is costly. But if you go to a publisher has all the resources already with him. Correct or not? Publisher has all the resources available with him. Because the publisher has all the resources available with him, publishing a book by him is lesser in cost. Are you clear? And I don't require to tell him how to design. Do I? Do I require to tell a publisher how to publish a book? If I go to a local printing press, I need to tell each and everything to him now. How I want my cover design, how I want the book to be published, everything I need to tell him. But if I go to a publisher, he knows everything. Are you clear? He has more better ideas than me. I am good in C sharp. I can write a book good in C sharp, but I am not a publisher. I don't know how to publish a book. Are you getting my point here? He's expert. Same way, read this point. You can publish your own site on your server, but a good practice is using a hosting internet service provider. Who is it? It is like a book publisher. These hosting internet service providers are going to help you in hosting your site. You know, all these hosting internet service, every day you hear them also. Microsoft Azure, Amazon AWS, Google GCP, GoDaddy. Heard these names now? All these are publishers, hosting internet service providers. Their job is to host the site. They maintain cloud providers. The most popular three cloud providers are Azure, AWS, and GCP. Google Cloud Platform, GCP. GCP is not much popular. The rulers are AWS, Azure. GCP came late, so they're not still up to the mark. Only Azure and AWS are ruling the market. Apart from that, there are so many small companies. What we hear them regularly. GoDaddy is also a hosting internet service provider. He can host a website for you. He can host a website for you. Are you clear? So read it. What is an internet service provider? An ISP provides internet services. Hosting. Okay, next. What is hosting your site on a public server? Hosting your site on a public server. Third one. The normal includes what? Email services. Next. See, understand, ISP will provide all these services to you. What services? I have a website now. I want to host it. I need a domain name now. I created a website on my own. I want to host it. I need a domain name. Are you clear? ISPs will help you in finding a domain name. ISPs will help you in finding a domain name. Are you clear? And in my application, in my site, I want to provide an option for write us. In all websites, you'll find a write us. You'll have an email option. You can just send an email to them now. There should be an option to send an email from my site. There should be an option for sending a email from my site. Yes, you should have email services. And also hosting the site. All these are important. So ISP will provide you all the services to you. What is the first one? Web hosting. Second one. Third one. All the services are going to come for you under one roof. That is a internet service provider. Okay. You go to any ISP site, For example, let's go to GoDaddy. GoDaddy.in. When you open this, first, what is it showing you? See? You want a domain name now? Search for a domain name. I'll tell you whether that is available or not. If available, what is the cost of the domain name, and you can purchase it now. If not available, I'll also tell you alternatives. If not available, I'll also tell you alternatives for you. Okay, you can just use those alternatives now. I want to register a domain. I want my domain name as facebook.com. Can I register this? Tell me. No, you can't. Why? It's already registered by a company. So when I search for that, it'll tell you. Domain taken. The domain is taken by some company. Okay. And it will tell you, we have an executive. If you have a broker fees, we will try to get it for you. You can get. Facebook won't give you at all. Facebook won't give you. Just the option what. And now it is telling you some alternatives for you. See, it is telling you some alternatives. If Facebook is not available, if you want, you can register facebooktech.org, facebookpro.me, facebookfit.info, like this, giving you alternatives and telling you these domain names are available if you want. Are you clear? I will tell you the pricing. The pricing will tell you. Some domains will show lakhs. Facebook.com. It's a premium domain. What is the meaning? This is already registered by someone and they're willing to sell it. And the cost is, this is the cost. And this is one-time investment. Okay. Next time, for every year, you need 2,500 only, not 8 lakhs again. Are you clear or not? In a market, in a main road, you just want to take a shop, a place to put some showroom now. You don't get any place. You don't have any place. But there is one store which is not doing business and the person is ready to vacate. You go and ask him, will you vacate? I will take it. Yeah, I will vacate. Pay me 10 lakhs as. Give me some money. Are you clear or not? Give me 10 lakhs as royalty. I will vacate and go out. You can take the place. Are you clear or not? Okay, that's only one time. Next month onwards, what I need to pay is only rent. Clear or not? Okay, so this is also something like this. He's willing to sell that. Wherever you find that, they are premium domains. This is 4 lakhs of cost, 1 lakh only, 2 lakhs, again 2 lakhs. These are premiums, these which are already registered. See, some domains you get for what? 163 rupees per year, that's it. Are you getting me? You can purchase a domain like this. You can just check it out. What suits you, and you can pick a domain like this. So Facebook.com is not available now. Can I have Facebook.in? It's taken. Who's taken it? Facebook only registered all these domains. Facebook.com, Facebook.in, Facebook.net, Facebook.edu, all these are registered by Facebook only. Why? If they don't do that, tomorrow someone will easily hack it. Now Facebook.com, I'll register Facebook.net. Tomorrow, user, you are first to do, someone, you don't know Facebook at all. Today someone said you about Facebook. Someone said you about Facebook. You go Google Facebook. Facebook.com came, Facebook.net also came. You don't know anything about Facebook now. How do you know this is Facebook.com is original, Facebook.net is not original? You can take anything now. Yes or not? Base, my God, Facebook.com business is now going to Facebook.net. No. They lose the money. So that's why all these are registered under the same name. That's why see, I type www.facebook.in. When I type facebook.in, where is it taking see? All this will redirect you to facebook.com again. You type facebook.in, facebook.net, anything you type, finally where will come? Facebook.com. Are you clearer or not? Okay. So this is about the domain name registration. So where you go, you can do in any ISP. Anywhere you can go and you can register the domain basically. I want to create a domain for myself. I want to create a domain for myself. I want the domain name as, I want to create a domain name because I deal with the .NET I want today. It is open. In the premium domain, and right now it is, oh, actually I did not renew it. That was in sale. Actually, that domain is mine. Forgot to renew this domain. So right now they put it in sale now. Because I did not pay the renewal fees, they just put it in sale. Now, if I want to get this domain back again, I need to pay this much amount. Are you clear? Every year, if I renew, the cost is 1,200. 100 rupees per month. I forgot to renew. It. And from there, they just put it on the sale now. And it is 56,000 is what I need to pay if I want to get back this domain now. Am I clear? Okay. So that's why companies will basically renew this regularly. They will be renewing this domains regularly. If they don't renew, they'll put up in the sale again. Clear? Understood domains? Okay. What next? Hosting. The next thing is hosting. First step is registering a domain. Second thing is hosting. If you go here and click on here, it will show you websites. And when you click on that, it will ask you. Here you'll find what is that? Web hosting. Click on that, it will give you the options for hosting it. It will give you the options for hosting. By default, it is Linux hosting. By default, this is Linux hosting. Come below. Detailed access Linux hosting. Just a minute. You have Windows hosting plans here. And read the description, all of you. Specifically, Windows hosting for ASP.NET, ASP. What is ASP, sir? Classical ASP. I said you in the first way, 1996. We have it. Next, .NET Core applications. For all these people, what is preferred? Windows hosting. Windows hosting is a preferred choice. You can learn more. Linux hostings are also there. Windows hostings are also there. You can just pick up that topic. Yeah, these are all Windows hosting. We recommend ASP.NET, ASP, .NET Core, hosting support, performance, 99% uptime guaranteed. And now here you got the plans. You got all the plans now. The first option, starter plan. You have a starter plan. What the cost per month? 119 per month. This is monthly cost. Okay. And this 119 you'll get it per month provided you pay for 3 years at a time. 3 year if you pay. Okay. And means how much you need to pay? 284. Next. What they give you? Uploading file uploads. Next one is economy. You get all these options. One website, 100 GB storage, unlimited bandwidth, 10 MySQL databases, one MS SQL database, FTP, one free professional email, free domain. They're also giving you free domain per year, per 1 year. And all these again, if you pay 3 years upfront, remember. You see the plans now. Anytime you see the plans, you see the geo plans and all. If you pay for 1 year, 1 month free. Same is also upfront. You pay for 3 years, we'll give you at this cost. No, I want to pay for every month. I want to pay every month. You want to pay every month? 49. Okay. Same way. You have deluxe plan, unlimited storage. Are you clear? Next, we have a ultimate plan. We also have a ultimate plan. What is an ultimate plan? A deluxe and ultimate will be somewhat similar. Deluxe and ultimate will be somewhat similar, but what you get is SSL certificate. What is it? HTTPS protocol. You can run your site on HTTPS protocol. That is going to be offered for you free of cost. Like this, you will be getting up for each and every of the plans what you selected. This is hosting. Did you understand the difference between the two? First one is domain name registration. Second one, web hosting. What I should do first? I need to register my domain. Second, hosting should be done. Second thing is I need to go for hosting up. These are the two things what we just required to do basically. Okay. The first one is a domain name registration should be done. Afterwards, hosting should be done. So basically, this I hope you understood this one. No. This point. Your own PC can act as a web server if it is connected to. But the most common practice is to use a hosting internet service provider. Okay. And what is an internet service provider? They will provide you internet services. Will provide you internet services. A most common internet services, web hosting. Web hosting means storing your website or web application on a public server. Okay. Web hosting normally includes email services also, domain name registration. Are you clearer or not? It also includes your domain name registration. All the things I just shown you over there. You can have everything available under the single roof. Are you clearer, guys? Okay. Well, yeah. We'll wind up now. Yeah, mainly offline fine, but online students are facing the problem. Well, we'll not take the session tomorrow, day after tomorrow. We will meet again on Monday. Okay, guys, all the job guarantee program, your 11 o'clock job guarantee program. All right, rest of the people are not talking. Your 11 o'clock job guarantee, your ASP class will be tomorrow. Are you clear? Okay, I'm not talking for other people. It's 11 o'clock, separate job guarantee program is there for them. Okay, your MVC class is not there tomorrow. We'll meet back on Monday. Clear? Yeah, all the online students, the next class is on Monday. All the online students, the next class is on Monday.